I'm Josh, and I will be persuading you guys why the Philadelphia Flyers are a better team in the National Hockey League.
I'm Mark, and we're proceeding why the Colorado Avalanche are a better hockey team.
Ooh, wow.
Based on qualities of the past, present, and future, which NHL hockey team stands out as the most successful and dominant of the league?
Overview for today, we're going to talk about the past, the present, and future of the teams.
Some past iconic moments in history, like a little history about the Avalanche. They started out as the Quebec Nordics, 72 to 95, and then they moved to Colorado in 95, and that's where they became the Avalanche. They're based out of Denver, Colorado. They're members of the Northwest Division and of the Western Conference League in the NHL. Colorado have 2 Stanley Cups. One of them was their first season in 96, and the other one in their 4th season in 01.
The Philadelphia Flyers were added in 1967 as part of the NHL expansion of 6 teams, which brought the total to 12. They're based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They're members of the Atlantic Division, so the Eastern Conference. And the Philadelphia Flyers also won 2 Stanley Cups.
Some past present All-Stars, Joe Sakic, he was with the Nordics. He started in '88, and then he went with the Avalanche when they moved. He retired in 09, played with them for 20 consecutive seasons. He holds some records, including 8th place regular season points, 11th place regular season assists. He's in 13 All-Star games, and he holds a 1st place record for All-Star game assists and 3rd place record for All-Star game points. Paul Stastny started in 06. He kind of looked up to Sakic. He's the center and alternate captain for the Avalanche, so he looked towards Sakic for some leadership since Sakic saved them for 20 seasons, so hopefully he's the next, like Joe Sakic.
Past All-Star of the Flyers was Bernie Perron. He won 2 Conn Smythe Awards 2 years in a row, and also won 2 Stanley Cups back-to-back. He holds the record for most wins in a season with 47 as a goalie. He was the first Flyer to have his jersey retired. And his predecessor, Sergei Bobrovsky, he was signed this past offseason. He wasn't drafted into the league, and he's playing a great year. He's both in the league with 29 wins, and he also looks up to Bernie Perron as a goalie.
Some championship summaries. They won 2 Stanley Cups, like I said, in 96 and 01. They have 2 conference champions, which is the East and West divided into 15 teams. They won on their conference twice. They won 2 President's Trophies, which is the most points in a regular season, and they have 8 division titles.
The Flyers won 2 Stanley Cups, 8 conference championships, and also they won 15 divisional championships.
Future perception, they're a very relatively young team overall. They just got a lot of new trades, a lot of young new guys. Only a few of the veterans remain. Like I said, Sakic was one of the main guys. He retired in 09, so they don't have him anymore. And I'm hoping that the young team may grow to produce more NHL legends like they have in the past.
The Flyers are a fairly young team with a few all-star veteran players that are good, and they provide leadership for the team. And they also have a few young all-star players. And the Flyers are built to win now. And last year they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Just a little video.
Quick video.
Pictures, videos, music, whatever you need. So it's a computer that's a phone, or it's a computer. So you change your story. The power of a computer, the portability of a smartphone. AT&T presents the Motorola Matrix 4G.
It's up for Philadelphia. He's got Carter down the slot, makes the pass. Goes back towards the boards. Looks for a trail. Meanwhile, back the other way. Play is stopped because of a fight happening back in the Philadelphia zone. And for the Avs, going in. Here's Bottoms. Eric Bottoms. Yep. They've dropped the gloves with Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux and Eric Bottoms have dropped the gloves. All of these guys are both teams. Eric Bottoms might have been the last guy that I thought would fight in the game between the Avs and the Flyers. Now there's a rarity for you. Avs have the lead, 5-2 in the second period. Like this is a fight between two guys, you know, they're about the same size, 5'11", 175, 180 pounds. Swell's maybe a little bigger than that, but they just said, let's go. Swell's got some in there early, Drew got some in later on, but again, two guys the same size, just cool.
That's just cool to see because since they're in separate conferences, they only play each other like twice a year, so it's pretty rare that a fight would break out and they would actually play each other. Conclusion, the top league players of the Avalanche were mainly ones with long tenures that started with their former team before they moved. Those players helped achieve a large notch of victories in the NHL, and the acquiring of young players may produce some top players in the league within a few years.
The Flyers have a great history, great background, and they look promising for the future with all the young players on the roster. Which team do you think is better, Avalanche or the Flyers?
Flyers have more championships, so going to Flyers just like Yankees have 27 more championships. You know, Flyers have more, therefore better team.
Well, do you have a comment, Frank?
I don't really know hockey, but I guess the Flyers are better. I think so.
What about you, Mark?
I'll probably go with the Flyers.
Oh, really? Why? Okay.
Those are references.
It's cool stuff.